Today, we're out on the pitch with the new PUMA Ultra.
And while they look pretty similar to the previous version, if you take a closer look, you'll notice a few key differences. But are these changes a good thing or a bad thing?
That's what we're here to discuss today, so let's get these cleats on and dive straight into the review.
Before we start, make sure you're subscribed to our channel so that you're first to know about all the latest cleats and gear.
First off, let's start with what PUMA says about this new cleat.
With its fully re-engineered lightweight Ultra Weave upper, the new Ultra Ultimate takes its signature speed and acceleration to the next level. The application of power tape draws from the anatomy of the human foot to provide natural support for quick changes of pace and direction, while the lightweight dynamic motion system outsole enhances traction and agility for unprecedented changes of pace and direction.
Okay, sounds pretty cool. Now here's my take on all that fancy terminology. First up, let's talk about the Ultra Weave upper.
Comparing it to the previous version, the upper is definitely a lot more textured and less plasticky feeling, and even has a kind of waxy, grippy feeling to the touch, thanks to the coated woven material that makes up the upper, so it's a nice upgrade. On foot, the upper material did seem a little on the stiff side when I initially put them on, but even during this first session in them, I could feel them gradually softening and molding to my foot shape, so I think after a few wears there shouldn't be a problem. On the fit side, the Ultra is generally a pretty narrow cleat, so be aware if you like a bit of extra width, as these are going to hug your foot pretty tight.
And that's where this new power tape technology also plays a role.
More than just a cool graphic element, this rainbow section crisscrosses over the midfoot and toe box to create a kind of support cage for your foot. The idea is that it locks your foot down onto the outsole and gives more support to the thin woven upper, especially when you're making those more dynamic lateral cutting movements and directional changes. You can definitely feel the cleat wrapping your foot, and this power tape design actually gives you a sense of stability and durability as you move around the field. Because of the additional structural elements on the upper, it's cool that the stretchy, elasticated knitted tongue and ankle section have been carried over from the previous model, as it's more accommodating to different foot shapes, and because it's kind of welded into the upper, you get this super clean striking surface.
The outsole remains the same as on the previous model and provides a nice responsive snapback thanks to this V-shaped midfoot spine and bladed studs.
And in keeping with the theme of locking your foot in place, the insole of this new Ultra features PUMA's Nano Grip technology, which again is very grippy to the touch and is made to grip to your football socks so that your feet don't slide around inside the shoe. It's a nice little addition which fits in well with the rest of the technology on the upper. While the weight of this cleat is still around the same as its predecessor, the changes to the upper material and additional lockdown elements make this a tidy update for the Ultra, and at $250 it's a slightly less expensive option when compared to other top-end speed cleats.
One slightly annoying thing that I found with this model is that they are actually really quite hard to put on.
And that's because of this new ankle opening, which does seem way smaller than the previous version. But on the positive side, once they're on, this shape does make your foot feel a lot more locked in than before as well. And while the heel is nicely padded, it also seemed a little bit boxy compared to the previous model, which meant, for me at least, a little bit of extra space back there. As always, it depends on your foot shape, and if you like the way the previous version of the Ultra fitted, you shouldn't have a problem here either.
So those are the new PUMA Ultra cleats. Make sure you let me know what you think of them with a comment in the section below. And if you want to buy a pair for yourself or any of the other breakthrough pack cleats, you can shop them now at SOCCER.COM. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. I'm Sam, and I'll see you guys next time.